Ooh, people are mad. Sweetheart, I had these before you were even in the womb. Hello, my friends. How are you? I'm so happy that you're here. Happy Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but actually it's 5:10. This is the Icon Box. This is the quarterly Ipsy box. I was going to say that comes every 3 months. Yeah, that's what quarterly is, Leann. This is an upgrade from the BoxyCharm. You're getting 8 products in here, and you do get to choose 3 of them. Each of these icon boxes is curated by a celebrity or makeup artist. And this month's, I believe, is curated by, oh, what are their names? Why am I even stressing? I'm going to find out in a minute. Oh, there's foam. It's not purple or orange, but it's black foam, and I'll take it. Let me put these on so I can see who curated. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, John Legend and Chrissy. Is her name Chrissy Teigen, I think? I'm just wondering, does either one of them have a beauty brand? Because I think it was an interesting choice for a curation. So apparently John Legend does have a beauty line. It's called Loved 01, and it's a skincare line that offers affordable products for melanin-rich skin. The line is vegan and cruelty-free, and it's dermatologist approved. Loved 01 products are designed to nourish, moisturize, and rebalance the skin's pH levels. Now, it's very unusual because typically in an icon box, we will usually get at least 1 product from the curator's brand if they have one. Let's pull out the first thing. Oh, I do remember this. Yay for me remembering. Commodity Juice. There are several commodity perfumes. I think I'm on the fence about the milk, but there's another one that I really do like. I'm going to have to try to remember and put it on the screen. I think it's pretty awesome that we do get the chance to have full-size perfumes in these boxes. I love their packaging. I bet you can't guess why. Well, if you're new, you probably have not a clue why, but I love that matte. I will always and forever refer back to NARS because that's the only packaging that I think of when I feel that texture. Why it matters? No one knows. Now this one is called Juice. When I was on Reddit, I heard mixed things about it. One person, what they say, it smelled like vinegar. Hope it doesn't smell like vinegar. Now this is obviously the small one. I believe you can get a larger one. Yeah, this is 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce. They do have very simplistic but weighted packaging and a very solid cap. I mean, it's very heavy. Initially, I get a fruity floral. Now it's kind of turning a little woodsy. It smells to me at the moment more florally, I know that's not a word, than a juicy. I'm not initially, oh my goodness, you know when I have come across a perfume that I absolutely adore because I'm going to say, oh, I absolutely adore it. The thing about Commodity, if you don't know, they have what they call scent spaces. And this one is expressive for me and many around me. So in other words, it's going to have a stronger impact. So if somebody is sitting over here, that means they're going to smell it. And hopefully you smell good. I'm not going to read the notes yet because I want to see what my nose decides to tell me as I go along. Oh, this is from Danessa Myricks. I'm actually enjoying that everything is shrink wrapped. This is the Yummy Skin Blushing Balm Powder Flushed. I think all the things I've gotten have been in boxes or the Lucky Bag or stuff like that. I have not gone out and purchased. I mean, she's pricey. Now that's juicy and fruity. Blurring Balm Powder and Flushed. No. It just says blurring, try again, Yummy Skin, blurring balm powder flushed, and then the color is Rosé and Brunch. That's very pretty packaging. It's I would say medium weight. And this is interesting that this is recessed. That I wasn't expecting. Now how do I open it without throwing it across the room? The color is beautiful. So is it just a cream blush? It feels silicone-y. It spreads out nicely, and I can almost feel the dry down to the powder, but I'm not going to rub my face like this. I'm very curious how this is going to work. Probably going to read directions, because we know what happens when Leann doesn't read directions. Oh, I don't remember Pat McGrath being in here. I love her packaging as well. Oh, how cute. I don't even know what it is yet, but I like it because it reminds me of, I have two palettes like this. One was from the Christmas one, and then one was gifted to me. They were both actually gifted to me. One was a blush and highlighter palette. Divine Bronzer. Were there bronzers? Maybe I should just not have any more of this. Were there bronzers in that blush palette? I can't remember, and my lazy butt is not going to go look, but I know for a fact I do not have one of her single bronzers, and that's her typical beautiful packaging. This is called Bronze Dawn. I'm wondering if it has her beveled mirror in here. Doesn't look like it's beveled, but it is a very nice mirror. That looks like a very, very light bronzer. I don't remember it being that light. Let me turn, speaking of lights, let me turn mine down for a minute. Okay, I think that's better. Wow, it was like, that was way too much. Hopefully the first part of that video was not blown out. Okay, also, I couldn't figure out how to open it again. It has the little push button. Seriously looks like a blush that's in one of my palettes. There it is. I'm going to be curious to see how that's going to look on my skin. There's very high-end things in these icon boxes, which is why I traditionally really like them. But if you notice, box leading up to the icon box and typically the box after the icon box are a little bit more lackluster. And I say that term loosely because everybody has different opinions, but these brands are not in the boxes as often. And for me, that's okay, but I'm always curious about other people's opinions. This is from KVD, and it's Locket Something. How funny is that? I have her full sleeve mascara sitting right there because I did record my You Can't Make This Up video, part 3. What the heck is this, though? Pore Refining Primer. Oh my god, I have so many primers. I really should do a declutter. I should not say that, because I should do a declutter of everything. Standard packaging. I could use Pore Refining. I never used to really need it. Need it now. Oh, okay, we have another thing from Live. I've been receiving different things from them. Did I mention their brushes? They actually look quite pretty. Do I have enough brushes? Yes. Am I upset to get more brushes? No. From what I just felt pulling them out, ooh. These are the soft matte handles. They feel awesome in my hand. And you're getting a very interesting variety over here. It is a 6-brush set. Let me see if it has a name. The company is actually Live Lashes, so maybe that's how they started and they're branching out. I wish they would use larger print like Refer does. They call it a precision eye brush. Now there's a couple of strays sticking out. It is on the firmer side. I could use a good stiff brush though. This just looks like a beautiful fluffernutter brush. They call this a crease defining, but the bristles do look very nice. It's got that nice fluffy top. They call this the Essential Blending Brush. This one is much more flexible. This is a highlighter brush, very flexible. It's got a bit of a flatter edge. So it's not quite a fan brush, not quite a pointy highlighter brush, somewhere in between. These bristles are a little bit more askew. This is a beautiful pencil crease brush. It has just the right amount of flexibility, and this has an amazingly unique shape. I don't know if I have a brush that's this shape. You can see the thickness. It's chiseled on this side, and it's chiseled on this side. Let's see what they call this. They call this a flawless concealer brush. I am so excited to try it because I do not have a concealer brush that I think works worth a damn on me. And as you can see today, by the way, I am rocking Zombie Chic. They are very much in style these days, so that's this look I put together. It's actually called working all day and sweating your tuchus off. I have another perfume, I think, from Wakeart. I love perfumes. Did I show you the box? Pretty blue box. Did I tell you what it is? It says Conscious Conversations. Your classic bottle. This one initially has a bit of a more powdery scent, softer, lighter, almost like fresh linens. On the initial sniff test, I'm liking this one more. Still not completely enthusiastic, but it's pleasant. Unfortunately, I have my signature scents. Those are expensive, so I like to try getting them in these boxes because I might find one that I like just as much as the other ones that I really enjoy. This is from MZ Skin, and it is a calming moisturizer. Does it work on nerves? If it works on nerves, I'm going to be very happy. Glass jar, frosted, heavyweight. Yeah, I really do not want to fully open it. Pumps I don't mind. They stay airtight, but I do have a little bit of time before I can use this. And I'm looking forward to reading up on the ingredients, etc. Okay, the last item in here is an Il Makiage palette. It is a Color Boss Master Palette. Don't I have this about 12 times over? This is Treat Yourself. And no, I'm not mocking anything. That's the actual name of it. Will say I always give it to them. Their packaging is beautiful. I don't know how they sustain it because this is expensive packaging. They always give you the names of the shadows on the back, which are a little hard to read, but not impossible. And this is very much in their purview as far as color story is. I'm still on the fence about these shadows. I know I have several of the palettes, but I am going to swatch this one anyway. It has 4 very nice mattes, but I wonder how different they are going to look on the eyes, as well as these 2 mattes over here. I'm sorry, the shiny palette is just throwing everything off. These have the most unique texture. You know, we are just gonna, you know, that's why God made pants. Yeah, that works. They always swatch spectacularly on my arm, but I will say that I'm sometimes on the struggle bus when it comes to the eyes. Now, I like to say it's a user error. Again, those are very intense. They are definitely colors that I have a million times over. I like palettes. I like my makeup. I can't help it. Here are the other 2 mattes. I wish they had put a little bit more of a gradient in the colors, because even these 2 shimmers, you can't tell me you're going to see a huge, tremendous amount of difference. You can tell me if you want to. I think those are like the same shimmers in the other palettes. Okay, I will eventually do a look with this so you can tell me whether or not the colors are different enough to get varying looks. Okay, just off the bat, thinking about the value of the box. Now, is it going to be valued over $60 to me or to whomever gets the items in the box? And why do I keep doing that? That's the subjective part. So, and before I go into that, can I say one thing? The palette on my eyes that I actually touched up because I wanted it to be seen was a gift from Pamela from Granny Beauties and Boxes over 65. She has not been feeling well, and I know that many of you are subscribed to her, and if you notice, she hasn't posted in a while. So I would love it if you could go send her some love. Send her get well wishes, hugs, and kisses, because she deserves them. Because if you don't know who she is, you can't help but love this woman. She's adorable, she's lovable, and she always talks about this is her happy place, and yeah, she inspires me to have my happy place. But what she gave me, of course, she gave me two of them. The Meow Paws eyeshadow palette. It is, I believe, Korean, because I cannot read it, and I think it says Miller Tea, and over here it says get your paws on it. Wait till you see this packaging. Sorry if you don't want to see this part, just, you know, skip forward, but come on. I mean, seriously, I don't know if you can see, but this is wavy. Look, isn't that beautiful? These are light, but let me tell you, this one on my lid is gorgeous. So it looks like these are some of the items that you could have gotten. The Biro Black Cherry Plumping Lip Oil, $40, I would have liked that. The commodity fragrances, JLo Beauty, Living Proof, Moon Oral Care, Patchology, Drunk Elephant, the Il Makiage palette, the Color Boss Master Eyeshadow palette. I'm telling you, somehow I know I have this. $61. That's gone up. Why the $1? It has 3.4 stars. Already got this palette or a very, very similar one in the last 6 months or so. Okay, again, but that's not talking about the product. This person says they hate it. Well, she's a little bit harsh there. I hate this brand. I've stated that I hate this brand. I got this exact palette not too long ago. But they're all 1 stars, not based on the palette performance. Ooh, people are mad. Okay, finally, after I don't know how many reviews I went down, it says the shadows don't blend well. That, I think, is the experience that I was having. Okay, the KVD Beauty Lock-It Pore Refining Primer. This item is $34. The next is the Lithe Beauty, which I am actually excited to try. I like the aesthetic. I like the feel. I do like the variety. I'm hoping that they perform well. So this set is $48, which means that they are $8 a piece. Okay, the MZ Skin Calming Moisturizer, $130, my friends. Now, I don't buy La Mer. I still think La Mer is overpriced, but La Mer works. I like the ingredients in La Mer. So of course I should have done my research as I was recording the video, but it is a London-based brand by Dr. Mariam Zamani. And I think when you have some of these doctor-created brands like Dr. Barbara Sturm, which is sold in Sephora, they come with the higher price tag, but not necessarily worth it. And I need to see the ingredients. Why did I just sing that? I have no idea. It has a skin barrier strengthening prebiotic and soothing plant extracts. You know, there's still debate as to whether plant extracts do anything. I'm sorry that I keep interrupting the video, but I want to give you the most accurate information that I can. There is some research, but that research is in its infancy, and I did look at a peer-reviewed study in PubMed, and there's a lot of information to go over, so I don't want to discount them, but I think there's more research to be done. Water, squalane, glycerin, cetyl alcohol. Those are all good things before the phenoxyethanol. All the other good things are all the way at the bottom. And in my opinion only, is this maybe a nice moisturizer? Yes. Is it a $130 moisturizer? No. I know that certain ingredients are sourced from different places and they could be a higher cost. It's like there's different quality tanzanites, different quality diamonds, different quality emeralds. But they're very basic ingredients. You're not talking about exotic ingredients in here. So I'm going to say no to that. A $30 moisturizer? Sure, I would pay that. Also, remember please, I am not a professional in any way, shape, or form, nor do I proclaim to be an expert in any way, shape, or form. These are just my opinions in doing the research that I did. I like looking things up. I like learning things. I think it's a lot of fun. So that, please take it from whence it comes. Yeah, that's a good one. The Wake Heart Conscious Conversations fragrance. To me, it still has a bit of a floral scent. This is $49. It's the closest part of you that is never expressed to the world. Be in touch. I can't. How do I say this with a straight face? I need some dramatic music. Be in touch with your conscience while navigating through life and embark on your greatest journey of self-discovery. This fragrance is fresh, like you just got out of the shower. Yeah, maybe. White lilies. Sweet orange blossom. Ocean driftwood. Yes. Clear blue water, yes. I only like those last two things. Why did I not read it? Did I not? I'm wondering if I can sell like one squirt on Poshmark. Sell it for like 15 bucks, 10 bucks. That might work. Because I know me, if I'm not going to use it, it's going to sit there and it's going to be a waste. It's the Commodity Juice Expressive. I don't think I like this one either. I don't think that it smells like vinegar like that person said. Initially, you do get a sweetness. Then, I don't know where it goes from there. $75 for the fresh scent will have your mouth watering just by thinking about it. No. See, I don't understand. Ripe strawberry, rhubarb, and raspberry pulp. I smell none of that. That description would make me want to buy it instantaneously. With a smooth base of amberwood to create a fruity and juicy fragrance you'll reach for again and again. No. It's floral. Once it dries down, there is absolutely nothing fruity or raspberry-y or strawberry-y. All the E's, there's none of the E's in here. It's another thing going on Poshmark for 10 bucks. I interrupt this program to talk about one more thing. You guys are going to hate me. Or if you just stop by, you're going to go, I am never going to watch that chick again because she keeps stopping. I was scrolling through the shorts on YouTube because sometimes you just want to hear mindless things or look mindlessly at things and not have to think about anything. Well, I was watching this girl, I don't know how old she could have been because it's obviously a TikTok video. These things are all of the rage. They're like the tooth comb things. I don't want to take this out of my hair, but I'm going to show you one. These are so new and innovative to these girls, these teens, these 20-something-year-olds on TikTok and on Instagram. And guess how long I've had this one? Probably about 1999 or 2000. Sweetheart, I had these before you were even in the womb. So don't you love how things come back around, and if you hold on to them long enough, you don't have to go out and buy them. It totally gives me that like 90s vibe. They think scrunchies are brand new, and it's like, nope. We now return to your regularly scheduled program. The Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. Powder Flushed in Rose and Brunch. The effortless balm to powder blush not only coats your cheeks and lips, it also creates a soft focus, smoothing effect to disguise your pores and fine lines and stays put all day long. Swirl your fingers or a brush into the color and then press it onto your cheeks. I like the color a lot. Now that I know how to use it, I'm not going to rub, I'm going to press. Got to try it on my lips, right? Completely crappy application, obviously. I might need a lip brush. It feels interesting on the lips. I don't particularly like using blush products on the lips because I think you need different consistencies in a product to use it both ways. I picked the Commodity, I picked the Danessa Myricks, and I picked the Pat McGrath. The Skin Fetish Divine Powder Bronzer in Bronze Dawn. This is $39. Did I tell you what the other price was? Not a fan of this feeling on my lips. Danessa Myricks blush is $25. I actually expected it to be quite a bit more. Alrighty, let's get down into it. What do I think about my box? If I liked the perfume scents, I would probably be more happy with the box. So because I'm going to sell those, yes, I'll get a couple of dollars back, but I really can't count on those being part of the price. This is most definitely going to boost up the box, but I do not believe this is worth it. It's an okay product. So the more and more that I'm thinking about it, these are the only 3 products that I'm truly excited about. The others, honestly, meh. It's funny, I was sitting down looking and saying, oh, it's an okay box, but then I'm thinking about it more and thinking about it, and I just don't think, for me, that it ranks up there in boxes. Someone may get this and may absolutely love it. That's what the subjectivity is about these boxes. I'm not upset to have gotten it. I'm not upset to have shared it with you. That's like my favorite part in the whole entire world, is getting to share it with you guys. It's so funny how you can like turn on the box and say, yeah, you felt about it one way, and then when you actually take the time to think about it, you're like, maybe not. But those are just my thoughts. I want to thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me, going through this with me. You're all amazingly wonderful people, and I hope that wherever you are, you're having an amazing day or an amazing night. I don't know if I said that already, but I do. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. It says live like a legend. It says live like a legend. You know, stickly bristles. Stickly bristles. It says